Hey guys, AJ here back on another one for you. So guys, I've talked about who not to date, right? Guys, don't date nurses, hairstylists, police officers, your military chicks, chicks that have bastard kids, right? Don't do it. Because I've never really talked about why I think that men struggle dating, right? Because there's a lot of guys that just checked out. They checked out, right? Yeah, they have all these 304s, these trad cons, or hey son, you need to get out there, son, and you'll find the right one, and you just gotta get back on the horse. Clown world, right? So guys, we're gonna get into the reasons why I believe men are struggling with dating. But before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment, guys. Check out my second channel, my locals, my Discord, guys. And guys, here we have a chick. Dumpster fire known as TikTok. We have a couple chicks saying that men should wait 90 days. Clown world. Guys, if they honestly believe that any guy worth a damn is going to wait 90 days to smash,
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
let's get into this.
All right, you guys, I have seen all of your comments about this topic, so let's go ahead and get into it now. When should you give it up? Here we go. The first thing you need to ask yourself is, what are your goals? What are you in the dating market actually trying to achieve? What are you trying to accomplish? Most people are in the dating market for one of two reasons. The first reason is a simple one: to have a good time. People are in the dating market looking for something casual. They're interested in flings, hooking up. They're not looking for anything serious. The second reason is the opposite. You are looking for something serious. You're not really interested in flings, you're over casually dating, and you're really interested in finding that partner that you can take the relationship to the next level with. You're looking for something long term. Getting very, very clear on which of these two boxes you most closely align with matters, because once you identify that, it's going to determine how you should be maneuvering in the dating market. If you are in the dating market looking for something serious, then when you decide to give it up absolutely matters. You have to remember that when you put sex on the table, it does up the stakes, and it also has a tendency to complicate things.
Now, guys, did you notice what she did? Right? Let's pump the brakes. She said, when you decide to get serious, then when you give it up matters. Look at that. So that means that if you're not serious, then you're just letting, Chad, Tyrone, right? Nug, and Gavin shoot up the club. But then when you get serious, all of a sudden it matters and you withhold sex. Look at that. Look at that. Clown world.
It complicates things because if you are in the dating market looking for something serious and something that's deeper than just a physical connection, to say that you want that, but then to lead the situation based on the physicality is kind of contradictory. If you're really looking to establish a bond with someone that goes beyond the physical connection, I think it's really important to stop, pause, reflect, and ask yourself why you feel like now is the right time. Asking yourself questions like this really forces you to take a hard look in the mirror about what your motivations are. We tend to make decisions to be intimate with someone in the heat of the moment, and we don't think through what the risks may be, and we don't think through what may happen after the fact. Contrary to what hookup culture may tell you, having sex with someone is not really something that you should take lightly, especially if you're in the dating market trying to find something that's more serious than that. Choosing to lay down with someone, considering all of the risks associated with it, is a big deal. And please also remember that if you do make the decision to be intimate with someone, you have every right to ask them what sexual activity they are engaging in outside of your sexual relationship with them. And if you don't even feel comfortable asking them those questions without it feeling awkward or intrusive, that's probably a sign that you guys aren't ready to be having sex anyway. The last point I want to make is probably the most important one. Please, ladies, do not fool yourself into thinking that you are going to be the exception to the rule. Just because your best friend went out here and she gave it up on the first night and they went off and lived happily ever after, that does not mean it's going to work out for you. You are a grown woman. You are in control of your body. You are in control of who you give your body to. And deep down, you are the only person that's really going to know when it's time and when you're ready to give that level of intimacy to another person. All right, you guys.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. So this chick actually thought that she dropped some truth bombs.
Stupid.
Right? Hey guys, think about how crazy this message is. So you're out there having a whole bunch of casual sex, right? But if it's a person that you're considering being in a relationship with, withhold sex. Don't lead with it. So you've been letting hundreds of guys blast up the club, and now you gotta let nice guy here wait. Think about how crazy that is. And she's supposed to be some dating coach. She should have said, ladies, look, if you're young, right, don't start sleeping around, right? Don't do it. Withholding sex, if your body count is 0 or maybe 1, okay, fine. But you have these 304s now all in the streets, right? In the streets, getting blasted up by everybody, or they're old, or they have bastard kids, right? Come on, man. All these chicks in her comments.
The streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get the money. I get the money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Look at that, guys. And guys, she has 108 comments here. Look at that. Someone says, this was a very detailed response. I love this. Just wait and wait some more, and then more. It'll work. Someone says, where was this advice 3 years ago when I got myself into a 3-year-long situationship? And guys, that's another thing. That's another thing, guys. Right? Guys, they're trying to act like they have some control over when the relationship happens. Right? Guys decide when a woman is a girlfriend, a fiance, and a wife. But there's all this flim-flam to be like, oh, well, none of the guys that I slept with for the last 15 years have wifed me. So now I'm going to try and do something to take control over this and withhold sex. That'll get them. Yeah, absolutely insane. And any guy who falls for this 90-day rule is an absolute simp and a beta. Look at that, guys. Look at that. This chick says not until I'm married. Look at that. Someone says, what if you're in a long distance relationship for a month, like 3 months? Is it bad to be intimate? She says yes. Look at that. Someone says thank you. Why do people feel the need to reverse shame women that choose to wait? Because you didn't wait with the other 15,000 dudes who were shooting up the walls. Clown world. You guys are hashtags. Hashtag dating do's and don'ts. Hashtag 3-month rule. Hashtag relationship advice for women. Hashtag single women talk. Hashtag single women problems. Clown world.
I think you should wait for sex.
Look at that.
I think there's nothing wrong with waiting. The woman I was talking to today was talking about 90 days. I mean, listen, if a guy is going to stick with you for 90 days and not have sex, you know he's really into you.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
You really don't have to worry at that point. So, I say why not? It doesn't hurt to get to really know somebody and build a deep friendship before you have sex. I mean, that doesn't hurt.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. Now, this is advice for a chick who's a virgin, right? Who might have like one body, maybe 2, but these chicks are all in these streets. And guys, what can you learn about a person in 90 days that you can't learn about them in a week? Right? You go out 2 or 3 times in a week, maybe 2 or 3 times in like a month, in 3 weeks. Let's say you go out once a week for 3 weeks. Why? What more can you learn about a person? Guys, I say for 3 dates, if you don't get me, you're out of there. You know what I'm saying? 3 strikes, you're out. Right? The first time, maybe you guys are nervous or whatever. Second time, okay, you guys get to know each other or whatever. The third time, if you're not hitting the skins, dude, get out of there. Right? Because you know that she's let Chad and Nug blast up the club on the first date. Or didn't even have a date. Insane. Look at this freaking, crypt keeper looking broad trying to give dating advice. Insane. She has 26 I'm sincere. I'm trying that now with someone that I'm dating. I'm actually enjoying the process. It's really nice. Someone says, "Oh, here's a guy." So setting arbitrary deadlines seems stupid. Why don't you wait until you're comfortable? Facts. He's saying, what is this 90-day arbitrary deadline? Someone says, if he waits 90 days, he's gay. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Someone says, there's no time frame except when girls wear stupid glasses like the ones you're wearing. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Guys are hashtags. Hashtag dating apps. Hashtag first date. Hashtag billionaire matchmaker. Hashtag single, please. Guys, men are struggling because of stupid stuff like this. Right? They expect a guy to wait 90 days? Come on, man. In these streets nowadays, that's why men are struggling. All right, you guys, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to make this a series, guys, all this stupid, dating advice / expectations, right? So, all right, you guys, AJ, I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one.